they were closer. It's a moral victory thing. They were closer in striking than what we actually thought when they went into the fight. Like he is a more impressive boxer than I thought he was going into the fight, and that shit shocked Conor McGregor. Because if Conor McGregor was able to get more off on him on his feet, Khabib would have went to the takedowns a lot earlier than he did. He just used the takedowns in that fight as opportunities rather than I'm just doing it because there's nothing he can do about it.
Mhm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I have to watch the fight again. In my memory, I just remember him getting the advantage of him in the third round with the hand strikes. And I remember most of the time they spent at the neutral position with your boy being on top of Connor. I'll say this: this is year. It seems to be the year of the wrestler.
It is the
Besides,
Olympic wrestler.
hold on. Besides Curtis Blaze got beat to sleep by Ngannou. Well, he did beat Alistair Overeem, the
Yeah.
more accomplished striker, and he beat the shit out of Alistair Overeem with wrestling. So I guess it's still the year of the wrestler. Yeah, I think this year's kind of seems to be the year of the wrestler. The funny thing about the UFC and mixed martial arts is that there ebbs and flows, right? So
Yeah.
1 minute it's like jujitsu is the greatest thing you need, and then the next minute it's like, remember there was a karate era for like two
Ooh,
seconds with
jujitsu is stupid. Let's do
yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's wrestling now, wrestling, and whatever the case may be. So now wrestling is back on its peak, and yeah, dude, I'll be
It depends
honest
on who
with
your
you,
stars are. I think
yeah,
depends on who your stars are. Like who your champion
Kamaru
is
Usman
how
is actually very, very charismatic.
you know what? And I look, since I am a Tyron Woodley fan, I didn't want to like Kamara Usman. And it wasn't until they started doing that calling him Marty thing that it made me really start paying attention to Kamara Usman because it's one of those things as a black man. When white people start playing with your name, they telling more than jokes. When we know as well, I speak for myself when I say this. When I know an immigrant family comes to this country, they will try to keep their heritage, but give their kid like an American style nickname so it makes it easier for them so kids don't pick on him. So of course he was going as Marty back then because it made life easier. But he's his own man. He's his own star. He's a UFC star. He can be cool.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say to you. I wish my parents did that. My parents made sure they named me the most ethnic thing they could
But what?
possibly name.
What do I call you?
I mean, you call me by my middle name. I mean, you call me by my middle name. I mean, that was a compromise. And the only
That's
reason
what I'm
why,
saying. Marty was his compromise,
yeah, but that's
and
different.
now
Like
he's
my,
no longer. Now he no
well,
longer
okay, hold on.
compromises.
Let me explain it to the fans. Let me explain it to the fans. Let me explain it to the fans. For the fans, I'm not going to give you my government because I don't want you guys to know who I am just yet. But
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
um, my mark is essentially my middle name. So when you're going based upon that, essentially, what you have to understand is that you know that was more so a compromise between the fact that you know my father was Muslim and my mother was Christian. So that is what essentially the name that essentially was settled on. So
Oh,
when you have those situations, that's what it is. Like my name, if you were to know my full government, it sounds very Islamic and it sounds very Nigerian.
it does.
It sounds very Islamic and
Yeah,
very
you
Nigerian.
got two
If you,
different you
especially
got two
if you
different
feel,
sands in your name.
yeah, you don't even know my middle name. You don't even know my other middle
Nah, I don't, man. And you just hit me with the other. You don't even know my other.
name. You
Yeah,
don't know it, but I
things are different.
mean,
Well, we said all that to say to get around. Like, there's a certain respect that I have for people's names, and you call a man by the name that he tells you to call him. And it wouldn't have surprised me if Kamaru Usman was in the octagon saying to Tyron Woodley, like Ali was saying to that dude, "What's my name?" And there's nothing you can do about shit like that because I'm gonna make you say it. I'm gonna make you remember it.
Kamara.
He gonna say Kamaru forever. Now I guarantee you, he'll never call Kamaru Marty again. Askren will, but
Well,
Usman.
they're gonna make that fight though. because this is what I'm gonna let you know. This is how Dana White feels about Woodley. Dana White is gonna skip Woodley. He's gonna have Woodley fight. He's gonna have Woodley fight probably somebody else,
Man, Willie
and
better take
then
his ass to
and
Japan or whatever
Kamara.
the hell
Yeah, he's gonna go to One
Demetrius
FC.
Johnson
Willie
is.
gonna be out there on Bellator at One FC. If he goes to One FC paying cats. They actually paying cats. So he might go to
Yeah,
One
yeah.
FC, beat the mess out of everybody, and become the greatest welterweight of all time. Which, hey, whatever. It is what it is.
Hey,
But that's what Willie might do. Because you gotta think about it. I mean, he beat everybody except for Kamaru
true.
and the other dude that knocked him out. I forgot the other dude's name. So, anyways, so you got that, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. I just feel like you're gonna have Woodley fight. You're not gonna have Woodley. You're gonna have Kamaru fight Colby. If Kamaru beats Colby, they're just gonna do the ultimate grudge match with Askren, and that's what's gonna happen. And most likely, he's probably gonna end up beating Askren because he's just like I think Kamaru is the perfect storm.
He's
He's
exactly what he said.
big
He's
and
exactly what
he's
he said in this post-fight
technical.
interview.
What's up?
I may not be the best wrestler. I may not be the best striker, but I'm the best at putting all this shit together. Was his direct.
Yeah. I think he just, and then his physicality is just something different. Like
He did not
Woodley
fear.
is generally bigger than a lot of those. Um,
Exactly. Like
he's
that.
generally bigger than a lot of those Is it welterweights? I think they fight
Welterweights.
welterweights.
They're welterweights.
Yeah, I think Woodley is generally bigger and more stacked than a lot of those welterweights. I think Usman is the first fighter he's fought that was bigger than he was. So I mean, there's something that comes with that when you see that. You know what I'm saying? When you see those individuals match up physically, there's just
Yeah.
certain things Woodley just could not do. And honestly, I knew it was I didn't say anything to you because we were chopping it up with each other while the fight was going on. But when that man grabbed his leg and then took the takedown, like with the first takedown he had, Woodley's leg was in the air, and when I saw that, I was like, man, looks like a bad sign.
Yeah. Bruh. I,
That
you,
looks like a bad sign because I've never seen that man. This is what I'm saying. Like you stuff all those Damian Maya takedowns when you
it,
beat Wonder Boy Thompson essentially twice. When you beat up Darren Till, who looked like a world beater, it's
if
like
does that shit to you, it's a different ball game.
yeah.
That I tell you, man, I kept my confidence all the way up to the third round that Tyron Woodley was actually gonna win this fight. But I'll tell you when I thought that Tyron Woodley actually lost the fight, and I wrote it down. When I text you and said that this dude, when that dude came out to that traditional Nigerian, just the not what I don't even know, is it
Soka.
Nollywood
It's
music?
Soka. It's
Okay.
Soka.
When he came out to that music and I saw how relaxed he was, and I said, damn, this nigga's actually cool. I knew when I saw Woodley came out, wouldn't even make eye contact with Kobe Covington and shit, like when he was walking out to the ring. That he didn't seem well when he was walking out. And I think it had something to do with the fact that Ben
He's
Askren
too
fight was
busy.
controversy.
Oh, he's too busy. He's too busy making his album with Lil Jon and Eastside Boys. I think that's what it is. I think he was focused. I think he was focused on his album with Crime Mob, Lil Jon and Eastside Boys, Trillville,
Oh man.
Don
So
P.
so
Hold on. D4L.
was a conflict in there.
Do for no. It's
It
all crunk
was,
artists, all crunk. Early T Pain, So Icy, Gucci Man, and Young Jeezy,
hey,
and
hey, hey, you killing us right now, man. Get off our nuts, bro.
bro.
Tyrone,
All I'm saying,
Tyrone Woodley from St. Louis,
Taiwan
trying
really.
to be a St. Lunatic. Stop it. Just stay with Nelly, then, man.
No, because Saint Lunatics actually made he's not trying to be Saint Lunatics. He's trying to be Eastside Boy. That man is from Bankhead, Zone 1 Bankhead,
You trying to
and
be?
that's what he's trying to be, man. He's trying to go get the lemon pepper wings and go to the Blue Flame or Magic City right after. That's
With
what
the extra
Tyrone really
sauce
trying to
on
do.
them.
Nah.
Not with the extra sauce on them.
Well, this is the thing, right? All right. So, for the fans, y'all should know, I went to college in the South. I went to college in the deep South, Alabama, to be exact.
It's deep as fuck down
So,
there.
so I understand the magnificence of a good lemon pepper wing. I understand it. But what I would say in my existence, I've never experienced, like I've gone to the chicken shack that was owned by the local drug dealer, but that created that business so he could wash his drug dealer drug money. And he just happened to be enthusiast for wings, who also would make Kool-Aid mixtures so you could so you can show up and pay $5 for a Kool-Aid mixture so you can mix your Hennessy with. I've been to those chicken shacks. I've definitely been to those chicken shacks. And I'm just saying, in my experiences, I've never, ever, and I mean ever, had the lemon pepper wet with the extra sauce. So when I saw it on Atlanta, I was like, so did I just not get, is there something I missed
It's
in my
something.
journey?
It's something you missed because the place that they were in Atlanta is a spot that's known for that. But if you would like to know what that actually is, it's just that they make a lot of wings, right?
Uh,
So and it's just butter. It's a mixture of butter and lemon pepper seasoning. That's how they, you know, what I'm saying, that's how they coat these things. They put them in a bucket or something like that after they're finished, and you shake them up. Now, if you got like 30 wings in there, and you got, you know, 2 or 3 orders, you might throw down and you might not get much juice. But if you get that order, that last order of wings, and they gotta turn that bucket over, and then you start seeing that drip, that's what they're talking about.
that's a lemon pepper wet.
That's
Okay.
that lemon pepper wet. That, yeah, that's it.
The
Man,
lemon pepper wet.
man, I didn't know I was hungry until just now. I just thought about that shit.
Lemon pepper wet.
But yeah,
Well,
that's what they
guys, if you've not
the
been to the
sauce.
South, if you've not been to the South, and if you've not at least been to a Zaxby's, you probably wouldn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, man.
But
But speaking of food, let me go ahead and do this, you know, self plug here. You know,
trade day,
not
trade
only
day.
out here in the podcast market, but you know, Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, I think it's a fitting weekend to open my first restaurant, the Trade Day Cafe.
Can I give you
Website is
my
officially up
Macho
right now.
Man? Can I give you my Macho Man intro?
You go ahead.
Actually, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
We're just gonna say it's T Day.
it's T Day. Yeah, that's it,
T
man.
Day. T Day. It's
That's it,
T
man.
Day. Going down Memorial Day. T Day.
That's
Go ahead.
it'll be T Day, man. With the TradeDayCafe.com, man. It's go hit us up. We're working on a menu right now. We want you guys to be involved in our menu. And we definitely don't want a set menu. I want to cook what I want to cook. You know what
My
I'm saying? So,
man Renzo got honey, fried chicken,
you know,
tacos,
you said something about
ribs.
fried chicken to
Oh,
me. It's like, yo, that must be a southern thing. You know, that's the first thing my older brother said he saw and wanted some. It's a
well,
southern
I
thing.
mean, you had a picture of chicken, like a big chicken breast, looked like it was actually.
It was alive,
I
bro.
well, listen, bro. I don't know, bro. Listen, I shouted you on the Facebook. Don't be ass. Don't be ass. Anyways, you had a picture of a big piece of chicken, crisp, looked super crisp, with just like honey all over it. And I was like, okay, so is that like a thing? Like, where do they do that at?
Yeah. Well, I actually got the recipe from what was it? Barefoot Contessa or Barnyard Cooking or whatever. I don't know. Some white lady made it for her grandkids on a TV show on the Food Network, and I figured I want to sell that shit.
Shit, so you stole that shit.
Yeah, so yeah, sell it. Yeah, let's
Did
do it.
you did you remix that shit? Please remix that shit.
I
Because
always,
you just told everybody on the podcast that you you
always,
got it from someone
man,
else. All
bruh.
right, so
Like everything, everyone that has a restaurant gets something from someone else, man. I'm just combining a whole bunch of different elements from a lot of spaces that I've been and places that I've been, man. Put them
so
all
when
on one plate,
so
sop
when
it
you
up
gonna
with a
make
piece. Yeah.
so when you gonna make the soul food fried rice?
The soul food fried rice.
Soul
That
food fried rice.
that weekend I make that jerk chicken.
I didn't give you the recipe.
Yeah, hey man, you got to get a recipe. You know what I'm saying? When I'm worthy of it, I
I
guess
need a piece. I need a piece, bro. I
got to
want
kick
in. I
3 babies.
want in.
I mean, everybody can get in, bro. This for everybody.
What? The Trade Day Cafe is for everybody? You sound
For
like a
everybody.
goofy.
For everybody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I was thinking about putting up a sign that said, "I have the right to refuse service to anyone for anything. Thanks, America."
No, okay, you can do that. Anyways, back to these fights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Self plug is over.
So back
Self
to
plug
these
is over.
fights.
Back to
So
these fights.
yeah,
We
Usman.
went through the Woodley.
Usman Kamaru,
Yeah.
Kamaru Usman.